Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So if you're new here, we are Bear's family. I'm Alanga and this is my husband Kwame. We talk about immigration, we talk about couple relationship, we talk about family, like we talk about a lot of things. It's lifestyle and you see a lot of things when you come here. We also do comedy on other apps, but we try to be serious when we are on YouTube. So if you're all here, thanks for being faithful. Thanks for watching our videos. We are very grateful and very happy when you comment, when you react to our videos. We really, really, really appreciate you guys. So today we are going to talk about
Three mistakes immigrants make before they travel. Coming in as immigrants, naturally or generally, we are from Africa. We are Africans, and we used to live in France. My wife was born in France, so yeah, she will claim to be a French, yes, but
I'm half half.
you can tell that she is Ghanaian.
I'm
Yes.
mixed raised.
Okay, so yeah, and I was also born and raised in Ghana, so we are basically Ghanaians, but we lived in France and now we have moved to Canada. So we have lots of experience when it comes to living as an immigrant and stuff like that. And then let us share three topics, three things, solid things that you should know as an immigrant before you even think of traveling. Okay, let's go.
Number one.
What are you waiting for?
You're the one who wrote it.
I'm the one. Okay, so number one, we believe in life that is actually planned. If you do not plan, that means that you are planning to fail. If you do not plan your life, you are planning to fail. We have seen this with so many immigrants that travel without plans. They don't really plan their lives. They don't really plan, like, in 5 months' time, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to maneuver through the place that I am going in 1 year? How is it going to be? The preparations. Every successful program, everything that you do in life that is successful comes also with preparations. So if your preparation is weak, then definitely your survival with that particular thing is also going to be weak. So I think number one thing that people fail to do more often is planning. They get into the country before they realize that, hey,
That's how it is.
this is how it is, and then they begin to adapt and then plan as quick as possible.
Yeah, because most of the time we have a dream. We dream to go to the United States. We dream to go to Canada. We dream to go to Africa. Yes, people dream to go to Africa too, and like a lot of places. And most of the time we're like, I just want to go there. I'm tired of where I'm living. I want to move. I want to change my environment. So I want to go somewhere else. And what did they think first about their visa? I have to get the visa to go there, or I have to get the work permit or the green card. I have to get my documents to go there. Or some people, unfortunately, just find other means to go where they want to go, and they don't think about how is it going to be like when I'll be there. And like they watch movies, or they're gonna watch like uh, how
They
do you
will
call
watch
it,
a whole lot of
videos on
videos, pictures on
Instagram,
Instagram,
pictures.
influencers, and
So
stuff
yeah,
like that.
you see the nice green grass, the yellow trees and stuff, but you don't know how it is there. So before you get your visa, you have to plan. So if I go there, like, just try to ask people who are already there. A lot of people send us DMs asking, how is it? I'm coming with 4 kids. I'm coming alone. I'm coming with my husband. Can you give me some
Like, can you give me
advices
advices and
or
stuff like
stuff
that?
like
How
that?
is it like in
So,
reality on the grounds? How is it like?
and we're
So
lucky right now. We have social media. It's not like before. My mother, when she moved from Ghana to France, there wasn't any phone. There wasn't, like, when she wanted to communicate with her family, it was with letters or
that you
recording,
recording on a
cassette
cassette and
recording.
everything. Yeah.
Now you can do video calls. You can just go in people DM and talk to
In
them.
a second, then
Yeah.
you have
If
somebody
the
to talk
person
to.
doesn't reply, there's so many people. And I would like to add, if you want to go to Canada, as I always say, we talk more about Canada because that's where we are. But if you're planning to move to Canada, if you're an international student, you can watch the videos of Nana Bafo. We're going to write the name down there. You can watch his videos on YouTube or on Facebook. He helps a lot for free. And for workers and for like those who want the permanent residency and all, we have Choco Millionaire.
Yeah.
Follow these people. Follow them.
They will
Don't go
give
in
you-
their DM because they don't do that. They really take their time in their videos to explain everything. You don't even need to send them a message because everything is in their contents.
They are very resourceful. So if you go there, I mean, everything is in there. You will find whatever message that you need, you will find it within their videos. So visit their page and then you will like it from there. And then the number two, going to number two, I think one of the things that actually borders immigrants, I think that serves as a that how do I put it? That deprives immigrants from progressing in life.
This English is too much. Oh.
It's too much. Oh, come on. Let me flow.
I mean, I
You
don't
know that
understand. What are you
deprives
trying to
a
say?
lot of immigrants from progressing in someone's land. Is the fact that we are unskilled when it comes to language. We are unskilled when it comes to language barrier. Excuse me. Language barrier. I think language barrier is one of the things that has been bothering lots of immigrants. Seriously, language barrier. If you are moving to any country, the advice we are personally going to give to you is that consider the language they speak as well. If you have the opportunity to go to, let's say, to move to England, and then you have another opportunity to also move to France, and you do not speak French, I won't advise you to go to France. Move to England. England will be far better for you because the language wouldn't be a barrier.
I don't agree with
Progressing at
you.
work. Okay.
For that one, I don't agree with you because there's two different opportunities in those both countries.
Yeah.
So if you really want to go to France, you just have to. Now on YouTube, you have so many videos to learn how to speak. You even have applications where you can do some tests and everything. So if you really want to go to France, don't say that, oh, English is easier for me, so I will go to England.
Oh, so you would rather propose that the person decides to learn?
Of course.
Is it easy learning a language? How easy is it?
It's
learning a
not
language?
easy, but it's possible.
It is possible. So how long will it take a person who is already 40 years?
Oh no,
I
that
mean,
depends.
Is it you
I
are
mean, that
already?
depends.
Let's say you
So
are already
you
35,
mean
30 years,
you mean that
35
people
years.
who are 45 they can't learn anything or
No,
what?
they can learn. But my problem is that you are moving in as an immigrant to come and, I mean, find greener pastures, to go and feed your family back home. When I get here and I'm going to use another 5 years to go to school to go and learn this language, 3 years to learn the language,
If
4
you are
years, 5
motivated,
years.
you can. And you don't have to go to school from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. like kids.
Yeah.
There are like night shifts, and you can even do it online. There are a lot of people who do it. Even tree. You remember how I learned tree? I learned tree watching movies, Kumawood movies. Thank you, Ejaku, for teaching me how to speak tree. So yeah,
Learning her own language, her very own native language from watching television.
it's possible. A lot of people always watch. I have a lot of French people. They don't know how to speak English, but when they watch a movie on Netflix, they understand everything. How is that possible?
Well, okay. Even if I don't agree, I agree to disagree. So the
Tell
only
us
thing
in
I
the
can say
comment
is that
section.
she's trying to
I
be.
know that I'm gonna get more people on my side for this one.
She's trying to be the motivating factor over here, you know. But that is so true. I mean, anything you are determined to do, you'll be able to do it. Learning is one of the things that I've seen that it has hindered most, or a lot of African people. Because when we move into a country, all we think about is going to work, going to get money, chasing money in, day out, and they don't want to learn the language, nothing. Up till now, there are a whole lot of people that I know, they can't even read their letters. They can't even have a decent communication, just a normal communication, like how are you doing, where are you coming from, what do you do as work and everything. There are so many people who are lost, when they are asked this kind of stuff. Even though they've lived in the country for 15 years, 20 years, and if you ask them basic questions using the language of that place, they are lost. So I think some of the mistakes that we do, the second one we are talking about as we do, is going into a country and refusing to learn the language, but we want to prosper in that land. It is very vital.
It's funny, like you want to make money, you want to gain money in that country, but when you get your pay slip, you don't know how to read it. Like,
Even if you are given any opportunity in that particular land, you still won't be able to catch up with it. You still won't be able to read it. And you find yourself in your job. I've seen a lot of people who works hard, they are very intelligent at what they do, and they are supposed to be managers, they are supposed to be directors, assistant directors, and everything, and they are still normal employees. They are stuck for 30 years, 40 years, simply because they can't speak the language. They can't write, they can't speak, and they can't progress in their lives. So if you are an immigrant, do not make that mistake.
And so something that is very easy to is when you are in a country, make friends with the people who speak the language. So I'll take an example as we Ghanaians, when we go in another country, we want to be with our people because like we can relate and we know their language. You're like more comfortable and stuff. That doesn't mean that I'm not saying don't play with Ghanaians, don't stick with them. Make other friends too. When you're at work, try to, if there's a Ghanaian there, don't stay only with the Ghanaian, go with the other ones, try to talk, that's how you'll be able to understand the language and learn it better. Yeah.
And one of the things I've also known is this, one of the easiest ways to learn a language is to speak. If I am not speaking, I am not going to progress, because as long as I am speaking, I'm going to have people who are basically going to teach me. If I say something wrong in French right now to my wife, she's going to correct me right away. And that is how I learn. If I say something wrong, she's going to correct me right away. And that's how I learn. And then we pick it up and we move on. Whilst I got a job at McDonald's, and when I went for the interview, it was in English. And that was in France. It was in English. And I remember the director, Lydia, when she was talking to me, she told me that, listen, I've given you an opportunity by doing this interview with you in English. But the very day
that was
you
at
begin,
the end. When you started the interview,
when I started, it was in French. Yeah, it was in French. The whole interview was in French, and then at the end, she turned it and then came to English. And because she saw that I was struggling, she saw that, hey, this guy is trying, but she's struggling. So she turned it into English and said, hey, I've spoken to you in English, but the truth is that when you begin work on Monday, if I call you to come to work and you begin on Monday, that is the end to that English language or any other language you are going to speak French throughout, because everybody you are going to work with speaks French. So whether you like it or not, you're going to speak French. If you cannot speak French, I give you 1 week. The job will be taken away from you.
But you know that you were lucky because it was McDonald's. So McDonald's, you have Mac Chicken, Mac Fish, burger. It's English words. Even if the customers will ask it in French, like it will be more deep. Yeah. But at least if he said, bonjour, je voudrais Mac Chicken, you know that he wants Mac Chicken.
Yeah, but
if you were working at Quick, which was a French fast food, and Mac Poulet, what is poulet?
But it wasn't easy as you think, because listen, I remember when I was asked to go and bring what was it? I think I've forgotten what it was, but it's like a bowl, it's like a bucket. I was asked to go and bring the bucket. So I was lost. I didn't know what it was.
You bring a bucket and then you bring a plate.
I just went there, I picked something else, and they were like, non, mais Georges, je peux dire ça. Va me chercher un seau. And it was prime time, it was rush hour. So there were clients and everybody's moving fast. They don't have the time to explain it to me. I went there, picked another thing, came, and they had to send me again, picked another thing.
A waste of time. Why don't you tell the person what is so?
You see,
so c'est quoi?
So c'est quoi? That c'est quoi wasn't coming because I was stressing. I didn't know what to say, and everybody's running around trying to pick things and stuff like that.
And you're like,
and I didn't know where to go. You see, and I remember that guy. That was Gonzalo. It was a Spanish guy. And he was like, it's okay, I'll go and pick it myself. And then he left, he picked it himself, and I was like, oh, come on, bucket. And you see, so if you do not decide to learn, you will not progress. And that is it. As
And you will
simple
do
as that.
mistakes. People
You
will
make
laugh
mistake.
at
They will laugh.
you.
If I tell you how many times they laughed at me, you will be shocked. Even one manager was shocked at something I said that day. But let me put that aside. Don't go there.
That will be another
That
time.
will be another time. Okay, from before we go to the last point, get to know that this video is sponsored by Pay Angel. Say it again. Pay Angel. It is an application that we use to send money to Africa, over 16 countries around the globe. And wherever you may be, they have the best rates on the market. And then when you use their application, you download the app and then you use the application. Don't forget to use our referral code, which is BERTS. BERTHS for bonus. They will give you bonus, and the bonus can even be sent to a family member to enjoy life. If you love us, if you support us, we happen to be the ambassadors for Pay Angel, and we do not just support anything. That is the reason why you've not seen us do adverts here and there and stuff like that. But this particular company, Pay Angel, has been in the business for over 15 years with lots of branches, and the customer service is just impeccable. So please, 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 if you want to send money to Africa or wherever you want to send money to, don't forget to use Pay Angel to do so.
They also do insurance.
Yeah. And with the insurance policies, I mean, you can even insure your family back home by paying a certain amount of money every month. It's like, let's say if I'm in Europe and I'm paying like $5 a month for my mother, that amounts to nothing. And then when your mom is sick and has to go to any hospital, Pay Angel will make sure that the bills and everything is covered. And definitely it comes with their rules and regulations and everything. Just give them a call and then they will be happy to assist you and explain it better to you. It's one of the best insurance policies that I have seen. So please, kindly get in touch with them. Download the app. Use our code BETS, referral code BETS, and you will be blessed. I mean, you will have a bonus that will shock you. Thank you so much. Let's go to the final point.
Number 3.
Number 3 is quite sensitive, but I think it's one of the most important points that we cannot ignore whilst talking about this. And that is coming to live with relatives.
Hey. Why didn't you put that one number 1?
No, I wanted it to be last. See, coming to live with relatives. The mistakes we make. I don't care whether it's your father, it's your mother, it's your sister, it's your brother, but I can assure you that 90% of the time, there's going to be problems. When you are traveling as an immigrant and your whole thing is like, oh, my sister says when I come, I'm coming to live with her. Oh, my brother says, oh, I'm okay. My brother wants me to come and live with him and everything. Trust me. This is one of the worst mistakes any immigrant can make. And there are so many experiences out there that will shock you.
Because when they accept you to come, they think that you're just going to stay like 2 weeks or 1 month. That's okay. But when you stay more, that's when the problem starts.
Like 5 months, 6 months, getting to 1 year, you are still there. And since you are a newcomer, you don't have a job, probably. You are just staying at home and all you do is eat, sleep. Watch Netflix, be on the laptop and be enjoying internet and everything.
Taking hot showers.
Showers.
Like a sauna.
Like, you can be in the shower for more than 1 hour and you are not coming out. You see, basically, it's not like they don't want to help you. The willingness is there. The fact that they came to pick you up at the airport. Some people, when they get to the airport and they call, they don't even pick up to come and pick them up. And they have to be stranded and everything. But you're lucky enough, they picked you, they brought you home. But what I am going to tell immigrants is that if you are coming into a new country and to live with your relative, what I will tell you is that plan your life in such a way that in 5 months or 6 months at least maximum. If you want that relationship between you and that relative to be okay without any problems or any frictions or whatever, then please, please, please do whatever you can to move out of that place within a period of 6 months. Or trust me, you're gonna get problems. You see, cost of living is very high. Bills, paying of bills, everybody is going through a mess in this kind of economy. So when you come into that house, know that if the person's expenses is $1,000 a month, you just walked in and you've added about 500 to it, or you've added even more, 600 or 700 to it.
And what's most annoying is when the person wakes up in the morning, like wakes up at 5, goes to work, and comes back in the evening at 7, and then you're here. You did your fufu, you're eating like you didn't do anything. The room
Eating
is
like
a
a royal.
mess and stuff, and it's like
You see, the fact that I am waking up, let's say 4 a.m. every day to go to work, knowing very well that you are asleep, you will be waking up around 9, and then I will close around maybe 7, get home around 7, and then I get home around 7, and you are just sitting in front of Netflix, watching Netflix, enjoying yourself, and I have to come to the kitchen, find something to eat again, prepare myself, go to sleep quickly because I have to go tomorrow morning, and I see you chilling like that.
And what is hard is
It's
that
more
that
like a
person,
human nature.
yeah, it's human nature. That person cannot tell you, okay, I'm going to work at 5, so when I come back, I expect you to do this, to do the cleaning, to do that. No,
You will have to be
you
sensible
have
enough.
to be sensible enough to do those things, so that when the
At least
person
as a form of
arrives,
support.
they don't have anything to tell you or something. Because if it was you, it will be the same. You think that, oh, he's my cousin, I grew up with them and stuff. People change. People have like stress. People have a lot of things in mind. So yeah, you have to do things to
You will have to support them.
yeah,
Support them in that sense.
exactly. That's the
Take
word.
away every house chore. Take it away. Put it upon yourself to do it to support them. Any little thing you can do to support them. If you take care of their kids, take care of them. If you have to go and search for them in school, don't even wait for you to be asked. Washing of utensils and everything, just do it for them.
But that thing
Release
you
that
say,
burden
I
from
have a
them
friend who
as
had
well.
who had that problem. It was like, yeah, I came from Ghana because I wanted to come to school, and now when I arrive here, my sister wants me to take care of her kids, to take them to school, to do that, to do that. Are you paying the bills? Are you buying food? Like, it's they help
The,
you help that person too.
the basic
Don't take it
necessity.
negative.
Yeah, the basic necessities to survive, you don't have it. That is, you don't have a shelter, you don't have a place to sleep, nothing. Somebody is giving you that place to sleep, probably for free. So, I mean, the least you can do to help that person is that, because you are not working at the moment.
And if that person doesn't go to work, if you don't take care of their kids for them to go to work, how do you expect them to go to work? Expect them to
Expect
go
them
to
to go to
work.
work and then come and pay the bills for you to sleep in 24/7, you see. So, please, if you are coming or if you are going into a different country, we will advise you. It's an advice. We are not forcing it on anyone. Even if it is your mother or your father, please, when you get to that place, don't relax. When you get to that place, do whatever you can. Find ways and means, work and everything, any ways and means to move out as soon as possible.
To keep
Because if
that
you
good
don't,
relationship with
if
that
you don't,
person.
I give you a minimum of 1 year. The frictions will begin and you won't like it. So, yeah. Thanks for passing through and
Thanks for watching again.
thanks for watching once again. We love you. So share it for other people to also learn from us. And then, yeah, we have other videos that we have listed all the links under it. So you can click on any of them and then watch. We love you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.